bass. First one of the day. He did a nice job of swallowing it. Hey. Come on. Looking for one a little bit bigger than that one. A good start. Never actually caught a fish up in this dam spot before. So knowing there's one probably means there's a couple more. He was a little deeper. It wasn't right up on the rocks. If it's springtime, there'll probably be a little shallower, but it's been warm all summer. Something's down there pecking it. Probably a couple little smaller bass. Bunch of boulders down there too we could be bumping up on. Was a good one. Oh, he came off. Might keep going then. I'm gonna let it sink. Let the line and the fly do the work, getting it down quick. And then we're just kind of stripping and jigging back to us pretty slow. And then we're using about 30 feet of line right now, right where it starts to change colors. That's right where I'm fishing at. We're gonna move up here to this section, move up about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet. Keep casting. Here's another one. Good little chunker. They're not really eating it. There we go. Healthy little bass. There's tons of them in here. You already know it. I can already tell. Don't know how deep it is out there, so we're just gonna let it sink. Try to get as close to the bottom as possible. Summertime, those bass will be out deeper water, so we need it on the bottom. May have picked up some gunk, or as it's following, these little ones will try to bite the tail. That last fish is in our range. That's the ones we're looking for. A little bigger ones too, preferably, but those are fun. Catch all day long. And I'd be thrilled to catch those all day long. Let's take a look at our fly. He's looking a little unruly. Yeah, he looks good. Okay. A little closer to the bank. This is where you just gotta feel it out. You don't know where they are. Oh, I just missed one. They're all in here, thick. thick in here. I bet up by that log there's gonna be a fish. Maybe a little bit better one. There's one. I haven't moved. Yeah, good smallie. Another same size. 12, 13 inch. I think it might be a little bigger. Nice. Look at him, he's healthy. Oh, fly came out. I'm glad it didn't stab me. Yeah, look at him. He's getting in our size range. Getting in our size range for sure. Nice. Sweet, we're on them today. On the board, we know what they're doing. They're a little deeper. We're fishing pretty slow. We want that fly to be in front of their face as long as possible. That's why we're fishing pretty slow. There's a lot of rocks right here, so here soon we might need to check our leader, see if we need to retie. We have plenty of crawl flies, so we're not worried about losing flies, but obviously we want to minimize that as much as possible. Try out a little deeper. Ooh, that was a bad cast. I'm gonna let it sink. Again, I don't know how deep it is. Right here in front of me, it's pretty deep. It's probably like 5 or so feet. So I have to imagine out there in the middle, it's even deeper than that. So that's when we need to let our line sink even more. Little guy. I ripped him on that one just in case. It was a good one. They're mangling this crawl. These are the ones I tie. He's beaten up, but I don't like to retie them if they're working. I have better looking flies, but right now to me that's the best looking one if it's getting chewed up. That means they're out there. That means they're out there that deep. Putting more line out. This is where the cast gets scary if it sinks under a rock, because you're crossing here. If it gets snagged on this side, it's a little harder to free up. If you're casting upstream and get snagged, it's a lot easier. You just walk upstream, but if it's out in the middle there, you get hung up. Especially on this very thick leader. I'm afraid if I hook into something here, I won't be able to get them out. Let's try it. We're gonna get up on this big rock here in a second, but first we're gonna cast out in front of it, because if you hop up on this rock now, you might spook everything below it. So before I do that, I want to cast in front of it It's a good one. He's gonna get hung up. Couldn't get my net out. We'll be laying in him anyway. Come on, bud. Nice little guy. Perfect hook set. Right in the top of the nose. Man, when they eat it though, it's game on. Looks like he's been fighting something. Nice little guy. See you, bud. Yeah, this fly's all tore up, but we keep using those because they are obviously working. So now we get up here. You caught that closer fish. I think there's a giant bass just right here. You may have seen me. A big old carp. He ate it too. Not really carp fishing, but I saw him and he's going. Might need to go downstream on him. Really came here to fish the river today, not the dam. Oh my gosh, he's huge. Big old mirror. I'll try to keep him on while I rock hop as safely as I can back downstream on him. That's the second huge carp I've seen here. Another big old carp chasing him. That's weird. That big old mirror carp chasing him right here. I'm gonna be careful not to break my rod. He still has a lot of fight left in him. My tiny old trout net. He ate it all right. Come here, bud. He doesn't want to go in. Oh well. Playtime's over. Got him. Holy crap. This thing is huge. Look at this thing, guys. Holy mackerel. Look at this fish. It's gigantic. This guy is giant. Let's let him go. Woo! That's sweet. Holy mackerel. That's fun. I will never pass up good fight with a carp. These fish are crazy, guys. And the camera died, I was unsnagged, or was getting unsnagged, dipped my fly in the river, and this little guy came up and chomped. Nothing huge, but it's still exciting every time. He just spit up a huge crawfish. That's how we know we got the right fly on. Another bass. These fish are hungry right now. I'm using my 7 weight today just because it was windier. It was windy earlier today, and 7 weight with this heavier fly cast perfectly. I have a feeling there's gonna be a fish up here. Right there next to that rock. Ooh, I think I missed him. I wasn't planning on fishing this spot. I was planning on just going straight to the river. But seems like I made the right choice by coming up here. Why is there's not one chilling right there by that rock? Carp. Getting little dinkers playing. We don't want that. We want the big fish. Oh, quick release. There's a good one. That fish was right next to that rock there, right on the other side. So when I stripped by it, he was right there. Perfect ambush point. Probably a little deeper back behind that rock. There's a better one. Beautiful looking bass. Same spot. Wow, they just are thick in this dam. These are pretty fish. See you, guy. So right here, see this foam line? See to the left of it? From where the end of the foam on the left side to the bank. That's your target zone with these bass. Obviously, there might be fish out there more in the center of the run, but the majority of the fish that we're catching are coming in that foam to the left of it and into the bank. So now we're going to cast above this rock that we caught those fish out of. There's probably going to be a fish in front of it. Current's moving a little faster the closer we get to the dam, but that's okay. That's why even more now we need a fish to the left. This looks juicy. And that right side looks just as good as his left. Half tempted to fish this side and then hop across back to the other. Set the hook on that rock pretty good. Almost time to change flies. Almost. May have tickled that same rock. You need to cast more to the left. Good carp sitting here. Last couple more spots before we make our way down to the river.